Good afternoon, everyone. It's Sunday, 29th of December. And no, I haven't been on the bike but a handful of times since September 22nd. Not many opportunities to, weather, daylight, time change and everything. I haven't been on the motorcycle in a long time. I haven't recorded any motorcycle content since September or before my Minnesota trip to the Boundary Waters. So that last video I put out was from up in northern Minnesota, out of Ely, Minnesota, to the Boundary Waters wilderness area. And it's one of my favorite places to go to now. Such solitude, quiet, serenity, and the beauty of the north woods of northern Minnesota, which is flipping incredible in my opinion. But it's been a long time since I've been on the bike. Been a long time since I've even wanted to record anything. But I'm recording stuff now. Hey, so improvements everywhere. Western North Carolina is slowly recovering from the Hurricane Helene. Yes, we got rocked pretty hard, folks. But that's not the topic. I don't want to really dole on about the hurricane. I'm not going to show a bunch of the damages just to get video clicks and stuff like that. But yep, Western North Carolina, East Tennessee, we got hammered on. How about your side of the road there, Postman? But we got rocked pretty hard with this storm. But I was, fortunate, very blessed. Come through the storm pretty much unscathed. Just a little bit of damages to the roof. A lot of tree and limb damage around my home, but we come through intact, so very good. I'm very thankful for that. Very thankful for the people in the surrounding states that have poured out their hearts, love, and generosity and helped us out to this point. But we are recovering. But yeah, 2025 is coming up right around the corner, knocking on the door. But 24 wasn't the best year for moto. That's okay. Didn't get to go on my Pennsylvania loop that I had kind of planned on doing the first 2 weeks of October, but that's okay. I did get to go up to I did go up to Michigan. I rode up through Ohio, camped a couple of nights, went all the way up into Michigan to see a few good friends from many years ago. Got to see one of my friends for the first time since probably 1990. It's kind of like we walked out of the building, or walked into a building, and then all those years passed by, we walked out the other end of the building and picked up the conversation where we left off. But I was thankful that I got to go do that. Let's see, what did I do it anymore? I didn't get to do a great deal because of the timing of things. We got a lot to be thankful for, got a lot to look forward to in 2025. Who knows, it might be the year I call it quits, hang up my my work boots, so to speak. But yeah, a lot to look forward to. I want to get a house started soon, but we're going to have to see how the cards play out, because I'm looking at a little bit of surgery. So's the wife. Looks like they're going to go in and work on my right shoulder again. And I said again. Looks like they're going to go in, clean the rotator cuff out, reattach the bicep tendon, and clear up some tears in the labrum. Well, I can't remember, but yeah, bicep tendons have tore loose again. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to play out, but thankful to be out riding today. It says it's 57 degrees. Haven't been able to ride much lately. Yeah, thankful to still be standing upright, moving and shaking. Our beautiful mountains took a pounding, but hey, we are resilient and we are mountain strong. So Haven't been out on any of the Forest Service roads or gravel roads lately. Well, I haven't been out there since before September, to be honest with you. Don't know the condition of them. But if you're planning to come ride here in the spring, just anticipate that there still may be some damages, and there still may be some road closures with the amount of bridges that we have out. Still one of the most beautiful places on planet Earth. That's why I like calling it home. I wanted to stop over here. I'm not too far from home. Just about time to get home. Start thinking about some supper, but I wanted to stop here and talk a little bit about when I was up in Minnesota. And when I went up to Minnesota, I stopped in Duluth at Aerostitch to check out their gear. I'd been looking for about a year for some new riding gear. The stuff I used was just hodgepodge together, just a little piece of this, a little piece of that. But I went to Aerostitch and I tried on their gear, their jackets, their trousers, just to make sure I was buying the right size. Was real reluctant to order anything online because you know the drill. You order it online, and if it doesn't fit exactly, then you have to send it back, and all of those headaches. So went into Aerostitch in Duluth, and I tried on the Darien jacket and the 81 trousers until I found the sizes that I wanted. Wanted the trousers to be just a smidge longer, so they made them a smidge longer. The jackets that they had on the hangers, and they had every size. The 48 size 48 jacket is what I needed, but the arm length wasn't what I wanted. Torso length wasn't what I wanted, so they ended up making a custom jacket. Paid a little extra for it, but with the quality of this craftsmanship of their sewing, I expect this gear to be around for some time. I chose the gray color. Really like the lighter color versus wearing the all black gear that I have for years. But comfortable gear. It is a little stiff. When I got home with it, or when I finally got it in mid-November, it was real stiff, and it's still stiff. It's going to take some time to break it in, but this is just a single layer Gore-Tex jacket, Cordura material, armor in the elbows, armor's in the shoulder. Didn't get the back armor. I just trimmed down a piece of back armor that I have, slid it into the pocket. Put a single layer, multiple pockets all over. It's December 29th, it's 59, 60 degrees, and all I got on underneath it is a denim shirt, so comfortable underneath it, blocks the wind. First day I got it, first weekend I got it, I did about 160 miles in the rain. Really like the gear. I can't say enough good things about Aerostitch. One of the greatest things I get to say about it is it's made in the United States by craftsmen in Duluth, Minnesota. And each person that did a part of it put their John Henry inside the jacket. So I really kind of like that aspect of it. All this gear we buy for motorcycles, it's crazy expensive. So why not help out a fellow American, give them a good paying job to make this gear that we buy made overseas. That's my 2 cents on it. Is it stylish? No. I don't give a rat's butt about that. What I wanted was function, and I wanted something that's going to be durable and last me for some years to come. So I went with Aerostitch. And so far, so good. We'll see. Only time will tell, but it's kind of hard to pull the trigger on expensive gear if you can't put it in your hands, can't hold it, can't feel of it, can't see it, the craftsmanship. So that's why I chose Aerostitch, because I drove through Duluth on my way to Minnesota or to Ely, and I'm going to be doing that for years to come. So I kind of like helping out fellow American, giving them a job to do. So if you're interested in buying new gear, I recommend Aerostitch just for that reason. All right, let's get back at it. But as 2024 ends, slow down a little bit so you can hear a little better. But as 2024 ends, I want to ask you guys out there that are praying kind of people to continue praying for Western North Carolina and East Tennessee. Continue to pray for those folks that lost everything and depending on needing a lot of assistance. So continue to pray for those. You know, continue to pray for our recovery. Our beautiful mountains got pretty much hammered, so it's going to take a long, long time. We're not talking months, we're talking years to get back to normal. Now, if you come to Western North Carolina, East Tennessee to visit, just anticipate there's going to be some issues. There's going to be some problems. There's going to be bridges that are out. If you're following our GPS route, you may come to closed roads. And as a result of that, you may experience some of the traffic that's pretty bad. And do come and experience our mountains and our beautiful Forest Service roads and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna get to higher ground. I don't like the looks of this. This is pretty bad down here for quite a while. But yeah, continue praying for those affected by the storm. And there was another thing I cannot remember. It'll come to me. Dadgummit, brain fart. Kickstand down, Roger.